everyone. I wanted to do an update, and I was setting up the lights and I just started tearing up. I'm tearing up because, and I did not expect this. I didn't know I was gonna get emotional as I'm just setting up the YouTube lights to film. I wasn't even gonna make this video. I'm supposed to do like a try on haul. Do you like this dress? Isn't it so pretty, by the way? Wait, look, can you see? Isn't it so pretty? I'm doing like a try on for this dress company that I absolutely love. I'll link this dress and go watch my other video. I just thought, oh, YouTube rookie, didn't turn off the sound. But, so I was gonna just do a try on haul, but as I was setting up the YouTube lights, I think last time I set up the YouTube lights was when I launched my YouTube channel. Was that like 7-8 years ago? And I launched it and I posted a weekly video for about 2 months. And then my dad had a heart attack and then he passed away about a couple months later. So I stopped focusing on YouTube because I felt so much guilt, because on his last moments here with us, I was so busy with YouTube and editing and posting and like raising 3 little kids. They were so little that I didn't visit my dad as much or spend time with him. So I felt so much guilt. And so I think that gave me some kind of trauma, you know, like regret. So that's why I haven't been active on YouTube since. And this is a mixed emotion. It's not really sadness. As I was setting up the YouTube lights, I thought of my dad, who was so proud of me. And he was like, do you need me to be your manager? Do you want me to like film you? And like he had a like stroke before, so he was like paralyzed on his left arm, so he couldn't like even film well. Rest in peace, Dad. But he believed in me so much, and he was so proud of me, and he always believed that I was going to get really big and successful, and he was my #1 fan. So, wow. As I was setting these lights up, I just had a feeling, this is your destiny. I'm meant to do this. Even though I have huge fear to be seen, to be vulnerable, to be open, to be judged. I've always said, like, I don't care what people think. That's a lie. I think that was a protective mechanism. I care so much what people think. I want to be liked. I want to be likable. I'm still like getting over the people pleaser, you know, the peacemaker, like always doing and serving others, because I think deep inside I want to be liked, and I have a fear of abandonment and fear of rejection. And deep inside I know I'm supposed to reach so many people with my message, that deep inside I'm so scared. I'm so scared of all the hate I'll get, all the negative, people judging me. So I think I have this huge fear to be seen, and that's a big part of why I've been hiding and kept my voice shut and quiet. I do know everything's in perfect timing and order, and you know, I was also, oh, hold on, I need to get a tissue. Hola, I'm back. I feel like I'm like bearing my testimony. Every time I bore my testimony, like on the pulpit, well, when I was LDS, like people would like slide in tissue because I was such a crybaby. Some things don't change, right? Um, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Fear to be seen. You know what? I'm gonna be hated, ridiculed, mocked, judged, no matter what I do. So might as well live my authentic self. And I think I was supposed to keep my voice quiet and keep myself small so that I can share with you my journey of how I've overcome those limiting beliefs and fears and insecurities, so that it'll help some of you be inspired to do the same. Because none of us are meant to stay small. None of us are meant to hide our voices. None of us are meant to fit into the same mold and the same box and be the same and think the same and do the same things. We each have so much talent, so many gifts, and we're all intelligent about something. Something that I'm very intelligent about, you might not be, but something that you're intelligent about, I might not be. So it's important to share our intelligence and help each other, inspire each other, so we can help others to become intelligent in those other areas that we might lack in. So when I put on those lights, I heard my higher self say, this is the very beginning of your destiny. And I'm scared, and I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm supposed to build an empire. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm filming with my phone. These lights I haven't even used for 8 years. Yeah, so this is my update. This is me saying this will be the beginning of my most authentic self journey. I want to show up so authentic, so honest. I mean, I don't know how else to be. I've always been like this. I know so many of my content creator friends, they're geniuses, and I wish I was more like them. They know how to turn on their brand once they're in front of their IG stories at events, and I admire them so much for it. And I try to be I can't. I don't know how else to be me in every area of my life. And maybe I'm meant to be like this. My friends, they're meant to be. Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. That is so cute. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
It's getting cold, yeah?
It's getting cold. It's nice that we get to do this before we have to.
Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you. Bye. How sweet. What a cute gift. My neighbors are the best. So yeah, my higher self told me this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Man. So I believe my destiny is self-actualization, which is remembering who I am. Because everything you need, you want, you hope for, you long for is inside of you already. We are simply remembering that we know these things, or we are valuable, that we are special, that we are gifted, that we are needed, that we are loved. It's simply remembering who we are. And as I self-actualize and remember who I am, I feel called to share with you my journey and the knowledge that I've gained. So the last 3 years I've been to so many trainings because I was in freeze mode. I had some form of depression for sure. Many days I couldn't get out of bed. I kept my voice quiet. I didn't share much because I don't know if you remember, I did post one video and I just, like, people made sure to shut me up. And I reached out to two of my best friends and their reaction was so hurtful. Not only did they not help me or support me or like comfort me, they hurt me so much, and I think they just didn't know how to be there for me or respond to like the divorce and all of the things that I went through during the divorce process. But yeah, I told my two friends, and then when I told them, it hurt me so bad that I think I had this mindset like, oh, I can't rely on friends. I can't rely on my loved ones because they're gonna hurt me. Well, that is not the case anymore. I'm no longer fearful. I'm no longer scared. I've learned so the last 3 years as I was healing my nervous system, I had depression, I was in freeze mode, I had major PTSD. I learned so much and studied and went to so many workshops and trainings, got certified in so many modalities to heal my nervous system. And recently, I went to a breathwork session and I was thinking, okay, what limiting belief, what do I need to get rid of? You know, like there's so many things I need to fix and get better at. And my higher self, I saw a vision of like a dandelion. It was like very fluffy and light, and it was just floating in the air and had no weight. And I felt very strongly, like I had a thought, Sarah, you have no weight on you now anymore. You're as light as this, just floating in the air. You're healed. Now go heal others. So I'm in a beautiful state. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop working on improving myself or evolving or learning new things and pivoting and changing my perspective and beliefs. I will always, be up for self-improvement, self-awareness, and self-pivoting, or admitting I'm wrong. So I know it's a journey, but I think that PTSD healing era is over for the most part, and I feel so strong and I feel so happy, and I have so much internal peace, and I've reached internal freedom. And I want to share with you how you can achieve that too. So this will be my personal journey and my personal gift to you, because I know it's helped me so much, and I know it can help so many people as well. Oh my goodness!